to be real.
See this shit right here? Right. This drink, right, sponsored. These lot sponsored me. No, they don't really. But the key, if like tonight, right, I've got to stay awake really late, and I'm not in like training right now because of my operation. So I've got another 2 weeks left before I start training properly. I think I'm gonna start training 2 weeks. Fuck it. This is what keeps me awake at night when I've got a lot of work to do. So sipping on that. Okay, so I was having a chat with someone on Twitter, confidential who it was, but yeah, having a chat with someone, and we were talking about Shawn Porter, talking about talking a couple of things about Amir Khan, a few things which are circulating about Khan, and I says potentially bullshit. So I'm not even gonna mention what the hell it is that I heard, but it could be if it's true. Fucking hell, man. But I don't know if it's true or not. But yeah. Anyway, is that we were talking about Thurman and Shawn Porter, and I thought, you know what, let me do a video on Shawn Porter because I haven't really done a video on Shawn Porter. Now, Shawn Porter, in my opinion, is a very, very good fighter. Is he overrated though? Because a lot of people are saying that Shawn Porter is overrated. He's not overrated, okay? He can beat, I'll tell you, in the top 10, right, I'll tell you who he can beat. Holy shit, wait, he's overrated. He ain't beating Mayweather, right? He's too aggressive. Mayweather used that aggressiveness against him. Because he throws loopy shots, Mayweather will just roll it very easily, man, very easily. I think although, like, Maidana put up a bit of a fight, I think Maidana packs more power than Shawn Porter, so, and I'll explain why in a second, but Maidana carries a lot of power. He's a big, strong guy. He's a big guy. Porter is a big guy, but Maidana carries just more heavy hands, and he's just, you know what I mean? He's a better boxer as well, to be honest. Under Robert Garcia, he's got Alex Ariza, everything he's got. So Maidana put a bit of fight, and he still lost. I don't see Porter beating Mayweather, honestly. Pacquiao would fuck Porter up. I don't even need to go into why, but he would fuck Porter up. Honestly, Pacquiao would be too fast for Porter in terms of angles, and he carries pop. And what would happen if Pacquiao fought him? He'd catch Porter coming in with the overhand left that he caught Ricky Hatton with, and Porter would wobble from that punch. Although I know Pacquiao doesn't have like loads of pop at that weight class, I still think that he would catch Porter coming in. And this is Porter's weakness. When he was facing Devin Alexander and Paulie, he was leaving himself exposed, and he's willing to take a punch to get a punch. But the problem with that is you do a Pacquiao Marquez. If you get caught coming on the inside by a decent puncher, you're going to get your ass knocked out. And I'm not talking Golden Boy or Top Rank, yeah. I'm talking fantasy fights here, because Top Rank and Golden Boy might not make this fight happen, I doubt they would. But if Marquez faced him, Marquez would fuck him up as well. He'd do the Pacquiao thing to Porter. I think Keith Thurman would definitely destroy Porter. I think Thurman fights good in the back foot and he's fast. I think he would catch Porter with a hard punch. I think Thurman's wild, but he isn't as wild as Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is a very wild, aggressive, gives his balls to the wall fighter, and I like Shawn Porter. I think he's a very good fighter, but I think that when he fights, he leaves himself exposed, and that's the truth of it. And I'm just being real, because you know my channel's called Be Real, so I have to keep it real. I don't lick no one's ass. So I think, especially not Shawn Porter, I don't want to lick that hairy ass. But I haven't seen his ass. I'm assuming. But yeah, who else is there? I think Kell Brook. He'll get destroyed by Shawn Porter. He would get destroyed. Amir Khan. I need to see more of Khan, but I think personally Khan outboxes Porter. I think that if you're a good enough boxer with a good enough defense, I think by the time Khan comes to, I think if Khan faced him instead of Louis Collazo, I think Khan's in all sorts of trouble, and he'd get hit some flush, tremendous shots. But I think by the time Khan faces Porter, if it came down to facing him in the future in November, I think Khan, if another camp in Khan, another 8-12 weeks, yeah, with Virgil Hunter, I think that Khan's defense will be more than good enough to deal with Porter. Not only that, I've heard of 2-3 sources. Yeah, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard of 2-3 sources that one source I heard that Khan dropped Porter. Another source I heard that can't fox him up in sparring. That's the stuff I've heard, that them two have sparred and can't fox him. But I don't know how true that is, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. And but sparring. And I believe that because like they're always in the same camp around each other. I've never heard of Khan getting fucked up by Porter. I've always heard the opposite, so maybe it's got some truth to it. I think who else is there, man? Mayweather, Pacquiao, Marquez, Brook, Maidana Khan, Robert Guerrero. He would get fucked up. Robert Guerrero would get fucked up by Porter. So Porter is a good welterweight. Do I think he's overrated? It depends who's asking. Do you know what I mean? If you're saying that Porter is the next undefeated beast, like my mate of mine saying, you're wrong, because Thurman will destroy Porter. I bet you any money, right, and I guarantee, yeah, Thurman will take Shawn Porter out. I want to see the fight, but there's no doubt in my mind that Thurman takes him out, because I think what happens is Thurman will catch him coming in. Thurman fights good in the back foot, and what he'll do is, in my opinion, he'll bang Shawn Porter with a hard punch. And although Porter's got the better chin out of the two, in my opinion, because I think, you know, this, people say, right, that bone structure and all this and that has nothing to do with that. I think it does, man. Honestly, yeah, I do think, you know, the side, like, if you, I can't remember who says it, but it was a boxer with a very good chin. I saw an interview and they were saying that bone structure makes a difference, and I think it does, man. I think if you've got a big huge face, right, you might, I don't know, man. I know that sounds ludicrous and ridiculous to people, yeah, but I just personally feel that if you've got a bigger bone structure to your face, you're gonna take shots better. I don't know, man, how true that is, but I just personally feel that I've always felt that the fighters with the best chins, like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Julio Cesar Chavez, I've always felt like the fighters with tremendous chins in boxing have always had a good bone structure, and it's not like necessarily having a big bone structure, but they have this certain look to their like face where the jaw is like kind of cut and it's like a wideish face. I don't know how to explain, but it's the bone structure I think makes a difference. You can see on someone who's got a good chin or not. People are gonna say that's bullshit, and I can understand why you're gonna say that's bullshit. But you know, that's just my take on it. But I just see that Thurman, I've seen him get wobbled by his sort of grasp by that punch, and although his sort of grasp can bang, I don't think that punch would have wobbled Shawn Porter. To be totally honest, I don't know, I just don't think he would have. But then again, Porter's never been tested, so you know what I mean, you can't tell. But I personally, you know, I'm just giving my opinion, yeah. That, you know, some things I say which is like true and some things are bullshit, yeah. But you know, this might be bullshit. I don't know. I'm not backing myself up on it, but you know, I just feel that Thurman's got the better boxing, and I feel Thurman could take Shawn Porter out. Honestly, I feel like he could. I don't think Kell Brook's taking Shawn Porter out. If and when they fight, Kell Brook ain't beating Shawn Porter, in my opinion. I think that stylistically it's all wrong for Porter. I think that these lot wanted Paulie Malignaggi to win that fight because they felt like that was a fight they could win. They didn't want the Porter fight, yeah. And after that performance, they definitely don't want Porter. For me, right, Porter doing that to Paulie Malignaggi was upsetting in a way, but like it was shocking as well. I told you guys that Porter's gonna win that fight, and did I expect it in the fashion that he did it in? No, but I didn't see Paulie being able to keep Shawn Porter at bay for 12 rounds. He fucking did it in 2. So credit to him, real credit to him for doing that. You know, I think it makes a difference. The fighters that you beat, in what fashion you beat them in. However, Shawn Porter hadn't had a knockout in about 2 years. So like, you know, I mean, that makes you question his punching power, but you're not really. Do you know what I mean? He's fought at 154 as well. I think he has anyway. Yeah, I think he's fought at 154. So Shawn Porter's a big guy, good fighter. Let me know what you think. Comment section below. Subscribe as always. Shawn Porter, is he overrated? Good win against Devin Alexander. Good win against Paulie Malignaggi. Do you guys think he's overrated? Maybe, maybe not. Personally, I don't know, man. I just think that I think there's fighters who could take him out, and I think there's fighters that can't take him out as well. I think he's a good top 10 welterweight fighter in the world. Good for boxing. Comment section below. In a bit, guys.